Hey, Flexi Lady. It's time for a nudeless flex fountain pen shoot. And today we'll be having a look at two of the nudeless pens, and I think these are two of the most popular nudeless pens. Here we have the Ahab, and here we have the, as of yet, August 2014, not yet launched, Neponset, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a popular nudeless pen. It's more expensive. It's going to be more expensive than any nudeless pen so far, but it has a music nib. The Ahab has long been, I think, a crowd favorite, so to speak, and there's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, it's a big pen, and a lot of people have a bit of a thing for oversized pens. Second of all, you get a very nice filling system. You can use this pump filling system, but if you don't like that, you can just take it out. You can fill the barrel 6 milliliters of ink. That's a lot of ink. And the nib has flex, which is a very nice feature. It's a simple nib. There's nothing fancy about it in the design, but that's what nudeless is all about. I think it's just stuff that works. And then there is the Neponset. Now, a lot of people ask me, how big is the Neponset? The Neponset is big. The Ahab is by no means a small pen, and the Neponset is even bigger. When you post it, it becomes ridiculous. I don't think a lot of people would use this posted. I mean, I don't have the smallest of hands, but this is a really large pen. Very pleasant to hold, very beefy, very girthy, and a music nib. 3 tines, and that offers a lot of flex. So they have it. As to filling system, you get the same pump filler that you get with your Ahab, but you can also fill the whole barrel with ink. And I have to be honest, I have not tried it. I'm just disassembling my Ahab here. But if you bear in mind that this already holds 6 milliliters of ink, then I'm fairly certain that the Neponset is going to be in the area of 6.5 or maybe even 7 milliliters of ink, which may not sound like a lot, but it is a huge amount if you consider that the average converter holds a little under 1 milliliter of ink. So you have a lot of ink on hand, which is a good thing because a flex nib, of course, sucks up ink like there's no tomorrow. Alright, so what else can I say about the pens? Both have the unique Nudeless bouquet. Some people love it, some people hate it. It will wear out a bit if you use it for a longer time. You will actually notice it less and less. It will become a little bit less pronounced. Both pens are big, both pens are nice, especially in the Neponset. Wrote like a dream for me straight out of the box. Whereas with the Ahab, I have had some issues. Not with my Ahab, but I have heard from a lot of people who said that their Ahab simply would not write, required a lot of tinkering. Some of them wouldn't even write at all. I can only speak for one Neponset, and as it's not launched, I haven't heard from other people from the community. All I can say is mine wrote out of the box. It's not really mine. It's going to go to FP Geeks. I'm going to give it away there. So if you want one, keep an eye on FP Geeks. This is August 2014, just so you know. Alright, I think you need to see both pens in action. I think that's going to be much more interesting than hear me talk about the pens. That's what we're going to do next. I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye-bye. Okay guys, apologies in advance for using 2 different inks, but I had the pens inked up. I'm doing a lot of videos at the moment, so I'm sorry. Please bear with me. Here we have the Ahab. Ahab does writing. I'm going to write down the Quick Fox. And decent wetness, I would say. And of course the really interesting thing is the amount of flex. So this is no pressure, and I'm going to add more pressure. You can get quite a lot of pressure out of this pen. Just priming the feed again there. The ink is Cult Pens Deep Dark Red. Okay, now we go to the Neponset with Noodler's Apache Sunset. And definitely also a wet pen, nice consistent line. when it comes to flex, I think the real benefit of this pen is that it's much less prone to railroad. Of course, I say that at the moment it starts to railroad. Let me prime the feed a little bit more there too. Okay. Very nice, consistent ink flow that really offers a very healthy amount of flex. I should slow down a little bit for these ultra flex shots, I would say. But as you can see, the amount of flex you get is really nice. And I really think that is what's going to be the main selling point of this pen, the very consistent ink flow. It's running a bit low on ink now, so that's why it probably railroaded a bit. In all honesty, I have used it more before, and there was not such a railroading issue, so bear with me here. It's, you know, it's always the case when you do it on camera, it doesn't work, but I think that the 2 tines and the double ink channels really help a lot in giving it a very consistent ink flow. So, there you have it. I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye bye.